Hello, myself Sunil R Nair, and here we are talking about the topic that is earthquakes. And in earthquakes, basically, we are talking about the topic that is currencies. And in currency, basically, we are talking about the 3 lakh incidents which has created by Indian government, and 30,000 and 90,000 incidents basically which was created by USA government to verify the certain level of process. So like this basically they verified each and everything, and like this they created the incidents, and like this the data basically which was collected by, they want to verify something basically. So for that basically they collected 35,000 crore incidence data. So one day basically 35,000 crore incidence data was generated. So he was basically literally shocked. Actually, the data science project, basically the people who are handling the data science project, they were basically literally shocked basically. That how basically that possible here basically. How that means government are who basically are government. The software industry basically started thinking basically who are government. If they can create 3 lakh incidents basically, then basically they basically ask the question basically who are the government basically, because 3 lakh multiplied by 3 lakh equal to how much incidents basically it's happening. Then they thought that basically then they basically asked the question actually who government है कौन ये लोग, government कौन है. Because if they can create 3 lakh multiplied by 3 lakh incidents, means how much incidents basically it's happening here. Just 90,000 incidents basically they created for USA and India relationship. That is the INR and dollar relationship. Reason they 90,000 incidents created because 22 crore people basically are there in USA. They have got H1B visa. Like this they shifted. They got few basically people got a green card. Then basically they shifted. Few people basically got a girl for marriage. Then they got the green card. Like this they shifted. Like this basically the 22 crore people shifted. Yeah, basically. In this shifting basically the 90,000 incidents basically got created. This incidents basically if will happen, then basically the dollar rate will reduce this much. If that incidents will happen, then dollar rate will increase. If that incidents will happen, then dollar rate will increase. Then if that incidents happen, then dollar rate will reduce. Like this basically keeps on moving basically because 22 crore people are there basically. That's why this keeps on moving, plus minus keeps on happening basically. Because 22 crore people basically are staying there basically. That's why. And literally basically USA government keeps on that chat basically software is there basically, which actually says that basically 22 crore people basically are staying in USA. 22 crore Indian basically are staying in USA. Against that basically Indian businessmen and Indian government basically has done this much investment. Against that investment basically what are the action plan for that 22 crore Indian population basically. Literally they created the software also basically. Because they are digital world, that's why basically. And basically this basically was tracked by Indian government also. So they told that basically we will also create basically. If USA basically can create, then why we will basically not create? We will also create basically. Why? Because they are sending the 22 crore people history to India also. So why we will not create basically? Why we will not create basically? We will also create. So they also created the 22 crore people population basically. So this 90,000 incidents basically which has created, which is getting created, that is basically the people are going there, coming back, going there, coming back, going there, coming back. Like this basically the 90,000 incidents basically created. Why? Because 22 crore people basically are staying there, that's why. Just for that spy basically 90,000 incidents created. by government basically. Sorry, by the both government basically, US government and Indian government. And they are basically sitting there like this basically in the admin office, and then basically they are seeing 22 crore people basically are in USA. Against that basically how many investment has just see basically how much investment basically the businessman and the government has done. Can you please see that basically investment and but done by Indian government and by the Indian businessman. Yeah, just a minute, I will just see it basically. Like this basically they do. For that 90,000 incidents basically created. Like this basically 90,000 incidents created. One person told that basically if in India basically not a single person is basically outside India, then this 3 lakh incidents basically is required or not required. That was the very dangerous question actually. That was the very dangerous question basically. Few people says that yeah, incidents is required basically because the people will move from state to states also, no, basically. Then he told that yes, yeah, basically city also basically they will move. Then he told that basically yes, basically. So here also basically the things basically is going to happen, the incidents. Then he told that yes, yeah, why people basically is moving. One question basically one person basically asked. One thing is he might be happy and he want to become more happy. Second thing basically he might not be happy, that's why basically he is leaving. Two possibilities are there basically. He want to get more opportunity, this is the one reason. Another is basically he is not happy basically. He is not happy. So due to that basically they are shifting. So if they are not happy, that means incidence is there basically. What incidence is that? That is the energy is going to generate in the environment basically. That is 100% sure basically. Energy is 100% going to generate in the environment, and the nuclear power company and power company have to collect that energy. They can't escape a single energy also. For example, one person went to Mumbai and he basically not got the job, and the energy company told that basically sorry, we can't collect the energy, and then basically they done the artificial rain and wash out that energy basically, so that the power company can't collect that energy. That's why they washed out the energy basically. That person has came to the Mumbai basically, do you know? So can we wash out that energy so that basically the people of the nuclear power company and power company, they will not get the information. He is basically has went to Mumbai and he has not got the job. So can we wash out that basically energy basically? Then he told that yes, wash out basically can be done basically, but satellite group basically keeps each and every information basically, especially those information which is basically getting washed out. Why they washed out the information basically? That information basically they keeps. So he told that basically wash out basically is not the solution basically. You can't wash out like that the information basically with the help of artificial rain. You can't wash out this information basically. Like this basically the things are basically there. Like this also basically things are there. Like this incidents basically happened. That's why we washed out basically information. So like this basically 3 lakh incidents basically are created. 3 lakh multiplied by 3 lakh incidents basically are created. 90,000 incidents created. Why? Because 22 crore people basically are staying in the USA. Due to that basically 90,000 incidents basically created. Then one person basically asked the question basically in next video we are going to see that.